Okay, let's continue. You are now an elder. You are welcome in Zanuck, the oldest of the monster towns. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. Alright then. So now that we're an elder, the things that we do and say affect the way that monsters view humans and the way that humans view monsters. So this time our interactions include Journey to Carmen, which is where you encounter humans, and in these scenarios, if you do the right thing, then humans begin to respect you and appreciate you. And then if we stay here and get involved in politics, then we can explain to the monsters that humans are not so bad, and we can change the way that they see humans, and that's a good thing as well. So you can see up here currently the monsters are not very happy with the humans, and the humans aren't very happy with the monsters, and we can directly influence these stats. So we've got 14 days to try and get both of these as high as possible, and then the humans and the monsters can live peacefully together, which is what I'm aiming for the end of this playthrough. So let's start off with a bit of politics and see how that goes down. Well, it's politics, so we'll go with the debating looking guy. Gritmitten shouts, "Might makes right." Prooflock replies, "Not always. We should talk more like the humans do." Let's see. I think we should agree. We are honest, so that should work out okay. You explain how humans can come to a decision as a group without slashing or biting anyone. The other elders are intrigued by your words. When you start describing voting, they lose interest, but they agree that words hold great power. So yeah, that went well. So the monster's now a little bit more warmer towards the humans. So we'll do another one of them. I can't remember if I said we have 14 days in this life cycle. So I guess we want to try and do 7 of each, and then see if we can get them both up to 100. We'll try. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Let's see what the feather is. You're arguing with Elder Yermuk. Yermuk? Yerg? Yerg? Yeah. You're arguing with Elder Yerg, who is much older than you, but a little slow on the uptake. She insists that humans don't farm chickens. Well, she's not right, so we're not going to drop it. We're not going to go with this one, because we're just not. So, explain that they do, in fact, farm chickens. You go on about how plump and delicious the chickens become under human protection, and how many eggs they produce in the wooden nest boxes. Jörg rolls her eyes, unimpressed. Show that she's too cowardly. No, we will go bring back a chicken for proof. I think we're brave enough to get away with that. You have no trouble getting onto a farm, and return with a chicken so fat it looks like a feathered balloon. Let's show off the chicken. Impressed, Jörg accepts the chicken and takes a bite. Another elder says, maybe the humans do have some redeeming qualities. Well, that went quite well. You see that it's started to turn yellow because it's getting a little bit warmer. So let's try one more and then we'll do some adventuring. Let's go for the Z's. You're just concluding a thrilling speech to the other elders. Finally, something goes smoothly. Snork, snark, snork. What snack is that noise? Old Hamburg has fallen asleep in the middle of your speech again. His pig-like snout and 4 nostrils give his snores a poignant and thunderous quality. Cough gently. You'd have better success whispering at the moon. Hammer keeps snoring. Talk louder to be heard over the snoring. Hamrag wakes up. He looks around and says, "You know, humans are pretty nasty. They sharpen rocks and cut things with them. Also, they kill each other all the time." Well, we're not ferocious, so we're not going to do that one. And we're not going to agree that they're primitive, so explain that humans don't do that anymore. You remind everyone that Hamrig's information is far out of date. Humans forge knives now, and they rarely kill each other. The old snouter says, "Suppose you're right." And yeah, we're now up to 64% with how the monsters see the humans, which is good. And it's slightly green and it's changed to a happy face, so that is going well. I should be able to get that up to 100 quite easily. But we'll try some of these. We'll change it up a bit. Let's try the hug, yeah. You're splashing through the rain gutters when you spy a human on the steps below. She snuffles and snobs into a tissue. A crumpled letter lies beside her. Help the human. You slide down a gutter and squat beside the human. She squeaks and holds very still when you don't attack her. Okay. Finally she says, "You want to know why I'm crying? My parents say I must marry Ernest, but I do not love him. I just wish he'd go away." Oh, we're not going to devour her. I don't think scaring him away is a good idea, so let's go with this one, because we have bravery, so we should be okay. Let's help her, no matter how dangerous it may be. She blinks away her tears and starts to laugh, then sees that you're serious. She takes your claw in her hand, and you go inside. Where two older humans interrupt their dinner to scream and jump away from you. Great, well begun is half done. The older humans calm themselves and listen to her for, you suppose, the first time. They agree to reconsider the wedding. Well, then that was a success, yes? The younger human smiles and squeezes you, not trying to choke you, just to show you how much she appreciates your help. Well, you're welcome, human.